what is the difference between earthing and grounding? I know we hear the terms and we use them interchangeably, and yet there's different schools of thought on that. Some people will say, yep, they're the same thing, and other people will say, no, they're very different. Well, in a way, both parties, if you will, are correct. Earthing is physically connecting to the earth. So that's when your bare skin is in direct contact with the earth, however you may choose to do that, whether you're walking on grass or you're swimming in a body of water like the ocean or a lake, or you're standing on concrete or walking on pavers or hiking barefoot. That is physically connecting with the earth, and your skin is in direct contact with the earth. That is considered earthing. Now, grounding, the wiring in your home is electrically grounded. It goes to a rod that goes into the earth. Therefore, when we use our grounding tools indoors, we are plugging them into the ground port, which is connected to the ground rod that goes into the earth. So in the wellness world, earthing and grounding are often used interchangeably, but grounding is indirectly connecting with the earth, where earthing is directly connecting to the earth. Does it matter? Does it affect my health? Well, yes and no. If you're here, you know that studies have proven that when you are physically connected to the earth, inflammation goes down, your blood flow increases, and your nervous system calms down. Your cortisol decreases, and you actually feel less stress, less anxiety. But the way you connect can impact its effectiveness. Earthing indoors can be affected by a number of things, right? You might have poor wiring in your home, which can actually have adverse effects on your earthing experience. You can also have differences in moisture and humidity and the type of materials that are used in your earthing mats or tools that you use. All of that kind of affects the grounding, especially if like you're sleeping grounded and you're wearing too many layers, or you have bedding in between your earthing mat and yourself. That can impact the effectiveness of the grounding mat. And then there's also the accessibility and the consistency. So if you live somewhere where it's always cold, or you're in a place where there just isn't much access to a good outdoor area for you to earth, and it's not feasible to be outside 24 hours with your skin physically touching the earth, I recognize that. Then bringing in a grounding tool indoors is absolutely a wonderful option. So which one is better? All right, I'm going to tell you there's nothing better than physically connecting to the earth. It's free, it's safe, and it's proven. Now, I am a big proponent of staying grounded as long as you can, more hours during the day than not. Most of us cannot be outside 24 hours a day, so I do recommend doing both if you can. And I'm going to give you a little tip here. If you can step outside for 2 minutes as the sun is rising, just as it comes up over the horizon, I don't care if you go right back to bed afterwards, 2 minutes, stand outside barefoot. Again, at noon, do the same thing again as the sun is setting. And it's actually been scientifically proven. If you can get those 3 points within the day, you're going to find that resets your circadian rhythms. Your body's going to know exactly what time it is no matter where you are. You will sleep better. You will wake up with energy. It's such a simple thing, and it makes such a difference. And a second little tip, if you travel to a different time zone and you ground yourself as soon as you arrive, physically connect to the earth for 15 minutes, you will not have jet lag. So at the end of the day, your body is meant to be connected to the earth. So however you choose to do that, if you can mix it up and do a little bit of both, you're going to see incredible benefits.